guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on how you can figure out what you want to do. Now, I am the queen of taking the longest time to find out what I want to do and figure out what my passion is and what I can actually stick to. As all of you know, I've jumped around a lot from loads of different jobs, different ideas of what I want to do, who I want to be in the future. So I can probably explain the things I learned doing it the long way to help you doing it the short way. If you hear a little bit of sound, it is just the puppy who is next to me. Not my puppy, it is Iman's mum's puppy, so my boyfriend's mum's puppy, and we take him sometimes during the day. So he is actually being a really good boy. He's learning how to stay on his little bed, because normally he follows us around everywhere. So every time we move away, no, Bailey, Bailey, bed. Bailey, bed, stay. Yeah, so we're trying to teach him to stay in the bed, and he does pretty well, and sometimes he kind of like leaves the bed and he wants attention, he wants to play. But basically, figuring out what you want to do, I'm not going to make this a really long video, and it doesn't have to be. I think the one main thing for me, the key that's worked for me, is figuring out what I'm passionate about. And I know that sounds kind of like generalised advice, but if you can't figure out that one thing that you have a fire in your tummy about and that you can get up every single day and get through it, whether it's a good day, a bad day, whether you've come across loads of shit or whether your business is going really well, then that is when you're going to know you can sort of carry on with that thing that's the right thing for you to be doing right now. So sometimes you might have to try a lot of different things to figure out what this one thing is, and that's okay. Like, some people fall into it and they're like, this is what I want to do, this is who I want to be, and they stick to that, and that's great. And other people, I'm an example, are those that have to do loads of different things. I probably tried maybe 16 different professions, and from trying out all those things, I've kind of crossed out what's not for me. And although that can cause a lot of stress whilst you're going through it, my biggest recommendation would be, if you can't figure out what you want to do, you need to think about that one thing that you actually enjoy doing, the one thing that you do for free. That's how you know if you'd really enjoy something or not. Like how I figured out that I really wanted to do LinkedIn and pursue that as a real career path and build that into something for myself was because when I did my first ever consulting call with a client, after that 1 hour, like obviously I'm getting paid for it, but after that 1 hour I was like, that felt so good. Like I would do that for free and just chat to people about LinkedIn and help them with it, and that brings me joy and passion, and I knew that I could do that thing for free, so it's the right thing for me to do. So if you have one thing that you would do for free, for say like you do it for free twice a week, how some people will help out at a charity, they'll do something just because it makes them feel good and because they know it's going to benefit others, and it's something that people want to do because they want to do it, not because they have to. And finding that thing that you want to do, not because you need to or you have to, that's how you figure out what you want to do and what you're passionate about. And until you find that thing, you're probably not going to settle, or you're gonna regret it at some point and wish that you'd maybe pursued that one thing that made you feel good, and you just couldn't figure out maybe how to make it work for you. And it's fine if you can't do that one thing to make money for you straight away. I mean, there's people that make money out of, I think there's a guy who teaches people how to jump higher. Like, he made that into a business where he made a shit ton of money teaching people how to jump higher. There's always something that you can teach, and whatever it is that you're passionate about, I'm sure that you can monetize it in some way. So don't just push it aside and be like, oh well, I can't make money from that, because that's just pessimistic and you've already failed at that point because you don't even believe in yourself, so how can you make it work for you? But I promise you, if you find something that you're passionate about and you want to make it work for you, instead of just like quitting your job and throwing yourself all into it, which is what I did, I would recommend sticking to your job and then building up something that you're passionate about on the side, and then until you're breaking even or making a little bit more from your passion project on the side, make money from that enough to survive, match it to your current income, and then once you've hit that a few months in a row, you know it's consistent and it's not sort of an up and down type of revenue every month, then you can think about quitting the job that you have and then pursuing your passion and building that up. So that's sort of my advice on how you can build and grow something, how you can figure out what you're passionate about. Just think, what would I do for free, and what would I get up to do every single day, whether it's to face a big problem or it's a great day, like no matter rain or shine, shit situation, good situation, would I get up to do this thing because I care about it genuinely on the inside. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.